Well, this is yet another day and another edition is loading. But today I just said let me do a bit of, let me call it a touch of Africanness, some lovely Ankara, and do it in such a way that will reflect a bit of our culture. But the lady I'm meeting today, another woman, oh my God. I'm meeting today is a woman who is doing wonderful and marvelous things in the rental area of business sector. Yes. So, oh no, this is not nice. I have to change it again. Let me see. I want to really look good for my guests. Oh yes, I like it when I look good because all the guests I've been having all look just on top. I don't want to look any less. Should I leave it this way? Well, I'll be meeting with this amazing woman again. Yes, another amazing woman. I'm sure this is too dangling. Well, no, it's okay. I would have to retie this. Okay, then I think I'm almost ready. This is what is called don't look any other direction. Okay, I think this is just okay now. Yes, so please be ready to join us. Thank you very much. I look forward to you listening and you watching us. Please remember to share, remember to subscribe, and also each one tell another the success story for people in business, startup. We're mentoring people real good. Bye. See you. Good to go.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma.
Hey, hi.
I'm fine.
I think when God was creating the dentition, you were the you were the first to arrive. And you said, God, here I am. It must be 22, nothing 32, nothing less.
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
How are you?
I'm fine, ma. I'm fine. Thank you, ma.
Wow.
How are you, ma?
I'm very well. I think the world is blessed with a lot of beautiful women.
Thank you.
I was struggling to put my eye pencil, eyeliner, lipstick, touch-up powder. There you are. You don't have any of those, and you are just glowing.
Nigeria. Thank you, ma. That's me.
Okay, it's nice indeed meeting with you. It's a great opportunity when I have to meet with women who have no airs at all. And I can only say I wish you well in all you do. I wish you well in all you do. I wish you well in all you intend to do. And the future may just seem bleak now for everyone. It's a global phenomenon. But only, when there is violence, only the violence can take it up. You take it by force to make sure that you don't let any situation drown you. Now, the reason we're here is to have some sort of mentoring, some promotional, and then call it again, some sort of self-auditing for yourselves and your businesses that you do, And the essence is so that you can be better. I mean, you are where you are today. What would be tomorrow? You close your eyes and imagine in the next 5 years, where would you like to be? You understand? Definitely, no one is satisfied with where the person is. You look towards expanding your horizon, expanding the scope of what you do, being a better person. That's the essence of life. And then once you can do all that, to be able to use what you have earned from your source of business to bless yourself, bless your family, and touch humanity, that way, that is the only way your name can be registered in the sands of time. Those who have made it in life are those who have had reasons to bless people, to reach out to people, are those who have made it in life. So I wish you that. I wish myself that, and I wish all of us that. So oh yeah, I like your jewelry. It's very nice. I'm a very jewelry loving person too.
Oh, thank you very much, Ma.
Okay, my name is Dr. Veronica Oshokoya. Oshokoya. I don't know. You speak a bit of Yoruba.
Oshokoya.
Yes, some people call me Oshokoya. I said no. Let me speak a bit of Yoruba. Oshokoya. Omajeyani. Do you speak Yoruba?
Yes.
It means Osho is a witch. Osho is witch or wizard or sorcery. So if you say Oshokoya means Osho, like Osho, all the endowments and all of that. So this is who I am. And by training, by nature, by interest, I am a publicist. That is somebody who helps people promote and project their businesses. I am an entrepreneurial skill developer. I help people to enhance the competencies in the areas of their businesses. I'm a communicator. I try to teach people how to speak, how to have interpersonal relationships, how to be able to do proposals, how to be able to catch the right audience, and most importantly, I'm an advertiser, a marketer, and a salesperson. In Iceland, you have ice, right? But there are people in Iceland who sell ice. So if you're able to sell something that is already available in abundance, that means you have carved a niche for yourself. You're able to sell. So I look at what I have behind you. I can see paraphernalias of your job, the tools of your job. I can see the chairs. I can see all that. And it just tells me, oh, perhaps she's into rentals. Okay. And of course, I had that information that my guest is going to be somebody who is doing so well and seeking to do better and wants us to advise her in areas where she can do better in this business. A business that is rare for women. So this is who I am. Can I have the opportunity of meeting with you? Listen, you need to use this opportunity to sell yourself very well. Be the best of you. Can see me, I'm talking, I'm selling myself and all that. So I like it. Women, please, let us take over this world. Let us take over, let us be top and never just the tail. So please, in introducing yourself, do the best, because this is going to travel far and wide. It's on YouTube. It's everywhere. People are already calling. People are booking. Can you imagine that we're booked till the end of December? You know why? But I'm saying to these people are calling me, oh, Veronica, are you the one doing this? Are you doing? I said, no, I have people. I'm just a presenter, producer, and there is somebody who is behind the scenes. So book through those people. That's perhaps why you people have the opportunity of being booked ahead of those who are booking through me. So please introduce yourself.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good evening, man.
Good evening.
My name is Odenike Latifat Adetutu. Odenike Latifat. I went to Kogi State Polytechnic. I read accounting.
Wow.
My ND, my HND. I'm a mother of 3 wonderful boys.
Wow.
I'm from Kogi State Polytechnic. I'm from Kogi State. I'm from Kogi State, right?
Wow.
In Kogi State, I married a husband, Odenike, from Ogun State.
Yeah.
I was working with a private school, St. Margaret Education Group in Ikorodu here, for like 5 years now. I just stopped working this September 2022 to start my own business. I think to be fully with my own business. I'm into rentals. My brand name is Ade Rentals. Ade Rentals. We are into events. That is renting of chairs, canopies, tables, chafing dishes, pots. That's the big pots where you can use to cook a bag of rice, where you can use to cook half bag, quarter bag. We have the one for soup. We have the one that you are used to turn your swallow. We have the two industrial gas where you can have your rice here, your jollof rice here, your fried rice at the same time. We have one single industrial gas too. So that is what we do at Ade Rentals. And being in Ikorodu, you know, it is every weekend. There must be events every weekend.
Wow.
There must be party, either naming, wedding, burial, birthday, everything.
Don't tell me about Ikorodu. And then in fact, I have friends from Ikorodu. It's like, let me speak a bit of Yoruba. Always always. So your location is excellent. But let me just take a little bit of a joke. I used to, when I was doing I have some master's degrees, and that, you know, I have an MBA also. I have a master's in international relations. But during my international relations, and we were talking about cyclones by one Professor Shola Ojo, who was my lecturer at IFE. And then we're talking at University of Ife. So we're talking about cyclones, and we didn't understand what he was explaining about cyclones. We knew what cyclones meant, but in the context for which he was explaining the cyclones, you know what he said? He said, don't you understand? You know, this is cyclone. This is cyclone, and then this is anti-cyclone. So when you talked about you have the big
pot for turning,
oh my God, you are needed. People would need you. And I would like for you to do more of this kind of excerpts, clips, and jobs. People will need you because not too many people. I've interviewed a few wonderful women, who have needs for sharpening dishes. And you know, because they said to me that sharpening dishes, new ones keep coming, old ones they get obsolete. So if you are in the business of having this kind of rentals in an area that there is a need, there is a want, the demand is there, please, perhaps you probably go on the YouTube of this, our programmer. Perhaps you can look at those women we had interviewed who need sharpening dishes, because I have had to order some of their meals, and I tell you, their meals are finger licking. And you know, it gives you an opportunity for you to also consider partnering with such women in case you have an event and they are looking for caterers and all that. So, you know, people must learn to, especially women, we learn to encourage ourselves. So, Odenike, right?
Yes.
Mrs. That is your husband is from Ogun State. What part of Ogun State is he from?
Isaleke.
Isaleke is near Abeokuta, right?
Yes, ma'am. That's very. Odenike is just one.
Yeah, I like it because that name is not common. It's not common at all. So, you're married to a man who has a unique name, and in fact, it's Isaleke people, Ogun State people. Apart from Ikorodu people where you reside, they're also party lovers because you know, Kekere Ijebu Owoni and all that.
We like them.
Okay, so I'm glad that I've met you, and you look very radiant. You look very good. You look you sound focused. You know what you're doing. It's a rare area for women. It's an area that men venture into, but when a woman goes into it, a woman just makes sure that it's done properly. Now, how do you do with logistics? Because these things need having to move them. They are heavy. They are not easy to move. Do you have a facility for logistics? you need some time to take care of it.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yes, that logistics, in fact, that's the area that there's little problems, the challenging with the logistics. Because for now, I don't have my own truck. So I have a partner, I have a man, an elderly man that had a truck. So anytime I need, where maybe I want to rent, they want to rent outside my community, I'll call the man. So part of the profit, I still have to give the man. So you help me to take down and help me to bring it back to my place. So the little challenge is for us to get a truck, so that anytime, anywhere, I'll be able to move out.
Oh, I see. And how long have you been in this business?
It's 2020.
This is like going. This is the third year going. Well, it's new, but if I can see all these things I see behind you, I know that especially the rods, they don't come cheap. Okay, I know they don't come cheap. So, how did you get to fund the purchase of these things?
Yes. My dad was a chairman of a cooperative society. We call it Muslim Teachers Relief Fund. It's meant for Muslim teachers. Okay. So my dad was a teacher, so he introduced me to them. So I borrowed 500,000 naira. Okay. So from the money, I got the rods, I got some of my chairs. My husband too bought some of my chairs. For now, I have 11 dozens of chairs.
Wow.
And chairs are very expensive.
Yes, I can see that you have the good quality type of chairs, and I know. Yes, I saw that. And what I would say to you is, yes, I know that I can hear the noise of a child, and I don't mind. I like it.
Yes,
because it proves to me that you're a woman of substance. You know, when I interview or have this kind of skill development or self-auditing sessions with women, and I hear babies, I'm more excited because a woman is a doctor, a business person, a nurse, whatever, and all of it. So if you can combine all of this with that young child, then and it means you are doing well, and it means indeed you have a good husband. So we're grateful to him for the support he has given us. We are grateful to Daddy for giving you the opportunity to have a place to access a loan, because what kills ideas in Nigeria actually is the percentage of interest that people, the banks, the financial institutions give.
Yes.
But I also would know that for shorty, that most institutions that give loans, such as these cooperatives, may not be, considering the position of things in Nigeria, in a position to give more of these loans. Okay, the organizer of this program, they have a partnership with some loan. There is a grooming center, there is a quick pay, there is a DS Desiree Bureau and all that, and they have a lot of partnerships with people that can give you loans that the interest will not stifle you. The interests do not also cost an arm and a leg. So you probably would have to be speaking with him to ask if they could give you an access to such organizations so that you can have loans, but you can start, they said little drop of water makes that ocean that is mighty. So you don't take a loan you take the ones that you can quickly pay back. I have done such loans with such organizations, trying to build my own personal business. And what I did, you can't believe it, I started by taking 100,000. From 100,000, I progressed to 200, from 200 to 500. Gradually, I built credibility. I was returning the loan as at when due. So, if you have 11 dozens, what if you have an event, I'm asking, that require more than 11 dozens? What do you do?
Yes. There's this organization, the rental organization in my community. It started, they have an event. It's very far from this place. So I went to some of our CDAs and asked them if I can get someone that had a car or someone renting a chair. So I met an elderly man. It's still the same man. So he told me he added to my own. He even give me the truck. So we got there and come back. So he said that organization there, all of us were like 5. They are all elderly men, elderly women. In fact, they are men. All of them they are male. So they said anytime any of us we have more, if our order is more than what we have, so we just call on another person. They will add to it, and we go for the event.
Oh, perfect.
So we help ourselves.
Oh, perfect.
We help ourselves.
Perfect. So I wish that God would give you, in His kindness, the funds and the wherewithal to be able to have a truck of your own, because if you have a truck of your own, it's easier. But then, also the management of trucks. These drivers of trucks, will just pray God to touch their hearts, because they are another group of people. They are like people. It's difficult to manage them. They come. If it's their own truck, you don't have issues. But when it is a truck that is your own, that's when they'll tell you there's a piston and rod, tire, what. Anyway, so I wish you well. So you've told me how you got your money, but is this a business really? Did you decide to do this business because it is your choice, or is it that you don't have any choice? It's just something you stumbled on. Do you have a passion for it?
Yes. At first, I came to this community for a party, for an event. So I was wondering, like some of us were just standing. There is no chair, there was no table. Someone that is doing the party, it was a naming. So the person, she cannot get up from the place and look for chairs for us. So we were looking at her. I was like asking, Cheko see anything picture rent? They're like, you have to go far. I was like, does it mean if I'm renting chairs around this place, at least I should be able to make most of this kind of event? Now they'll just come back to me, say, okay, they need chair, they need this. That was the first thing that I had in mind. Then later, I was like, I grown up in Ikorodu. I realized it is every weekend they are doing party.
Every day.
Sometimes they every day. But now there was a time they said weekend. It's every day. So I was like, every day. Even when I was working, they would call me. They need two dozen. They need 3 dozen. Almost every day. So I was like, this thing, and it's not something that will wear off in 6 months. That they will say, but we'll show up. No, the tools will be there 2-3 years if you maintain it very well. So every weekend I'll come out to wash them, put them under the sun, dry them, clean, so that I'm maintaining them very well. So for 3-4 years, my materials is there. So the profit is coming.
Yeah, rentals is a very interesting business if you're a clean and careful person. 2 things that kill rentals is carelessness and filthiness. But I'm just wondering, you have the chairs, you have the rods. What else do you have?
I have chafing dishes.
Yes, you said so.
I have the cocoa. I don't know if you can see. No, you can see. You can see cocoa. Those big pots.
Cocoa tí yóò jata ìdí àgbóná lélẹ́yìí.
Yes, I have those big pots too. So
yeah, I like to drive home. If it was Igbo, I could tell you we call it Itigbe in Igbo. In Yoruba. I speak a lot of languages. I'm a total Nigerian, yes. And so I understand what Adogon, Agbari Ojuku, and all that. Yes, yes. That if I call it Agbari Ojuku, my Igbo people would scream. But you know why we call it Agbari Ojuku? Because Ojuku has this wealthy baldness on his forehead. So that's why we call it. So it's not a bad association. It's actually trying to describe the wealthiness of Ojuku to the usefulness of the pot. Okay, so you have that. You have tablecloths. You have decorations. What else outside of this do you do?
Yes, Why? I think while I was working, I never thought of doing any other thing. I'll go to work in the morning, come back in the evening. Only weekend I'll open the shop. But now that I'm stable, I have my POS machine.
Wow.
I have my POS machine, so people come in, take money. I do electricity bill recharge. I do Go TV recharge, yes TV. I do all that too. So I do
Wow.
snacks too. There's some community, they want to have breakfast, a meeting. I do little meat pie and zobo, give them. So I do that to just make little money.
Oh
For
yes.
my main
Yes.
business is
Yes.
rental.
Can you believe that with all my people call it all my wealth of education and knowledge and all that, I sell fufu.
Wow.
Oh yes. I sell fufu.
That's
So there is dignity in once you have the joy and dignity in all you do,
yeah.
whatever you do. I sell fufu, I sell kuli kuli, I make kuli kuli, I sell yeah. If
Hmm.
yes, there is no. In fact, I can boast that in the whole of Africa, the kuli kuli I sell, I tell them is that it's called chop one, chop two. Alata swe swe, So
Okay. Yeah.
okay, yeah. So, but you have worked in private sector. Have you ever worked in the public sector? No. Yes.
No, no.
No. So it's just that teaching experience you have.
Yes.
Do you have anybody in business in your family? That's because for you to be able to be dogged and focused in business, it means indeed it's possible that you've had people in your home who have had to do business, so they mentored you. Who mentored you in being able to be this prudential?
Oh, nobody mentored me. Where I grew up, if you know Ikorodu very well, I grew up in Itumoja. There's a place they call Itumoja.
Yes, I do.
Itumoja is known for women who don't go to work, they just sit at home. Some women beat their husbands. Things like that.
Don't let them hear.
Yes. During my secondary school, I have promised myself I must be a business mogul. I need to make money. I want to work. I don't like. My husband too. My husband is a lecturer in this Lagos State Polytechnic. He's doing well too. But aside from supporting him, I need to support my family too. I'm the first child.
I was going to ask.
My family. My dad is also a teacher. My mom is a trader selling. I said no. I need to do something. I need to be ahead. I don't need just because I'm a woman so I can't. They will look down at me that you can't provide. No, I need to do something. So since my secondary school, I've been planning. I will go to school. I will have a business. I need to stand out. So I was just thinking the best thing. And once I look into rentals, I want old woman. Then they call it Ajalogun rental service. That man was old. They were using this iron chair then. So every weekend, Ajalogun. I was Baba, you make I must do this thing. So I think, but nowadays it is plastic chairs, different plastic chairs. We have Chivary chairs too. And what I do sometimes, I will go collect a contract of an event. I'll provide the chairs, canopy. I'll bring the shelf. I'll bring
Yes,
the
I was
decorator.
going to ask you if you have any form of partnership.
Yes, I have a team like that. We have a team. They call it Brantel Nigeria. So we have, if for an event, I'll be the one to bring all the plastic equipment. I have a chef. I have a decorator. We have the cleaner, people that will clean the environment after the party. We have MC. They have everything you want. Just for us, just tell us your budget. Okay, I want to do this. I'm bringing 200 guests. I want fried rice. I want jollof rice. I want swallow. I want this kind of food. Just serve them. You only just bring your people, sit down. After the party, just go. We will do everything.
Oh, perfect. This is very interesting to note that you are partnering and also encouraging other businesses, and I know that they too would also encourage you because some of them, they also
Yeah.
have jobs where they have pitched a presentation and they win the account. They'll definitely want to remember that you exist. So that is partnership. But is there any bigger partnership consideration that tickles your funny?
Who's my funding?
That makes you that you look up to, that you think you want to venture into. Is there anything bigger than okay? This is just small, little by little partnerships. Do you have any interest to partner with a bigger organization? Which is this organization?
Yes. Like I was thinking of meeting the proprietors of private schools.
Okay.
So like they have their end of year party, end of the graduating party. So I'll be the one to plan their events.
Okay, that's a very good one. You can also look at, let's suggest to you that you can look at churches. Wow. Yes, we have 10 we actually have 10 minutes more to go on this.
Wow.
So when interviews are very interesting like this, it's now I'm suggesting that my suggestions would expose you to places you can take some soft loans if it's of interest to you. Would also let you know how you can write proposals to schools, because if you want to prepare for end of year, Christmas, big layer and all of those, this is the time to write. So I want to assume your business is fully registered.
Yes.
With corporate affairs?
Commission, yes.
And then you have a business account?
Yes.
Do you have a business account? Yes.
The account? No, I don't have a business account yet.
Now you must have to have a business account, because some of the people we're going to consider introducing you to are people who would insist that you have a business account. And the only way you can grow you've done 3 years, as it were, almost. If you've done almost 3 years, a few more months to completing your 3 years, I want to assume you've done enough, so you are a startup, but you have progressed very well. I mean, with all these things that you have done well. Now, you have competitors, I'm sure.
Very well.
Yes, so how do you beat competition? What is your competitive edge? What is your advantage over those who are in this same line of business? What can you say that without Odenike, that party is not? Because let me tell you, I have a friend who does drinks. She's called Ice Cold. Hello.
Wow.
Hello. Okay, the line froze for a while. Can you hear me? Hello. Yes. I have a friend. Who does. Can you hear me, Odenike? Can you hear me?
Yes, my
Yes.
Yes,
I said I have a friend who does drinks. She's called Ice Cold. And the reason a lot of people call Ice Cold is that when I asked her, she said everybody's doing drinks now. Almost everybody's doing drinks. They have whatever. But her advantage over most of these other people is the fact that from start to finish, from event start to finish, her drink is chilled. And then after the event, she returns the drinks that are left unserved, even if you don't know. So for you, what is your advantage? Why must I choose you when there are so many other people?
Yes, I think for Ade Rentals, I'm on IG.
Okay. Yeah, the line is
I'm
freezing.
on Instagram. I'm on Facebook.
Okay. I'm going to check you out. I'm going to check you out on Facebook and on Instagram.
Yes, on Instagram you see it at Ade Rentals. You see it on Facebook.
Okay. So what you could also do, go out on our own Instagram page and then tag us with your activities, and that's a way to also sell yourself. So competition is something. Partnership is interesting. It's interesting, but do not partner with those who are fraudulent. Get to know a few things. Sign agreements before you go into partnerships. Do not just leave it. Then the person who does your nails, who does your hair, who does your hijab, who does all of those, just find any opportunity you have to talk with somebody. Do not miss the opportunity to say, this is who I am. Because if you do not say, here I am, nobody will say, where are you? You understand? So You need to do all that. So we'll try as much as we can to introduce you to people who can look at you and consider opportunities of supporting your business. But then again, produce some commercials, some promotions. You can get somebody, I think this organization that does this program also does all that. You can look at them, or you check somewhere else, do something so that when your program is going to be published, some of your adverts, yes, will run along with it, which will have your number, your Instagram, your Facebook address, and all of that. I think they shouldn't charge you so much for all of those, you know. So, what in your idea can make you stop this business?
Rental business, other rentals. I'm not planning to stop, and I know I won't stop.
Perfect.
I can't stop.
That is what I actually wanted to. Since you know what you're doing, that means you're a very focused woman. You know, you need to. I would take you on unique selling points later. I will also take you on penetration strategy and give you a few tips about presentation, how to present your business to the client. Actually, I have told them to look at how to expand the scope of this timing. 45 minutes when you have a wonderful client, and all the clients I've had so far, I think God just prepared a lot of wonderful people for me. You know, so yes, I'm sure you've been watching some of our programs, right?
Yes, I'm watching it.
I find them fast. After the meeting with most of you, I want to just go back and think about it, and I'm beginning to have friends even from a distance. You know, so we'll look at how to do that, how to help you to source funds to support and expand your business. Suggest areas of partnership, how you can penetrate the churches, organizations, social, cultural organizations, schools, and all of that. So, that is the best we can do for you. And I ask also that you find time to read books. Go on the internet and see if you can read up books about Tony Elumelu Foundation. Some of them, there are questions, there are things, there are even opportunities to get grants up to $5,000. Yes, and then the grants, and once you just go through the process, and you may be lucky. It is real. It is not a fluke. I have friends who have gotten it. I would have gotten again last year, but I missed the opportunity because I wasn't feeling too well. Yes. Now, how has the exchange rate affected your business?
And then the dollars and these things.
Sure. How has it in any way affected your business? Have you increased your pricing? What is the reaction of customers?
Yes. I think before one dozen of chairs is rented for 800 naira, but now it is 1,200. So people react, why this is. I said even one chair is being sold for 2,000 naira, 1,500. Now it's 3,500 naira. Or just one chair. So when you tell people, they are like, I want to. Yes, a table is 22,000 naira. Then now it is 30,000 naira. So we tell them how to manage these things too. They are not easy. So people believe once your material is clean, when they rent my things, when they say they are clean, they are well maintained, they are well managed. Most people don't care. They're just like, okay, because we don't need to clean my chair before you sit on it. I already cleaned everything.
Wow, that is one of your unique selling points, yes?
By arranging them, I will clean them for you. So there's no need for you to start cleaning. There are some chairs that are so dark.
That you have to wash. Yes.
Before you sit on it. So I don't do that. So it's really affecting, but people are getting used to it. It is everywhere.
Oh, my darling, I'm happy that you have your USPs, your unique selling points. I'm happy that you're focused and nothing is going to make you turn away from this business. I'm happy indeed that you're a woman, and I like it when I talk to women. I pray and hope that you'll be able to get some support to buy a truck, which will help you, and get some funding to expand the scope of your business. Ayodenike, it's been wonderful speaking with you. I look forward to meeting you again, and I think you should probably book another edition so we'll see how we can speak on the behind the scenes dealings and all the good dealings of this business. Until then, do you have anything to say to those who are watching you?
Yes, thank you very much. Please, people. This is Ade Rentals, or then Nicolas Fight. Adetutu is my name. We deal with party, everything party. Just try us, you won't get revenge. Ma, I love your hijab on that flyer. You look good.
As if I knew. I just said, let me.
Good.
Thank you.
You look very, very
Thank
good.
you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
VECHI'S VFFP.net is a disruptive innovation that fuses the present standard of just selling items with fixed prices online and the key features of the traditional open market. It allows for independence, free negotiation, competition, multiple vendor choice options for you to choose from, and so on. Buy literally anything you want from any online digital vendor of your choice and from any state in Nigeria. Don't like what you see? Or the prices you were getting from a particular vendor online? You are sure to find another of the same business niche you are currently interested in. Remotely access any service and buy any product from any vendor of your choosing without the compulsion to leave your comfort before getting served, as is with the present traditional but stressful and cost-intensive way that forces you to go out even when tired in order to enjoy the privileges and benefits of an open market. Digitalizing the qualities of the traditional open market for your absolute convenience is what we do. Navigate around vendors and negotiate as you would a physical open market with products and services having no fixed prices as with other online e-commerce platforms. VECHI.